was that? Sorry, I was like completely zoned out. These are gonna be some hot girl ADHD tips for you. Now, ADHD for me is not just your stereotypical like, oh my god, I can't focus, I have to like fidget all the time. It is so much more than that. For me, it is never-ending thoughts, like thousands going through my brain at once. It is exhausting. It's constantly zoning out, especially when you shouldn't be. The constant need to be doing something. My go-to is picking up my fingers. I will like do it until they actually bleed. It's having so many tasks to do that your brain just shuts down into ADHD paralysis and you end up doing nothing. That's my personal favorite. It's selective memory, it's chronic exhaustion, it's so much more. And I feel like it is not talked about enough. Like I never see people talking about it on the internet. So here I am, your ADHD bestie. I was diagnosed when I was like 16, I want to say, and these are the things that I have learned over the many years that have helped me just be able to function normally day to day. Let's be honest, as normally as I can. Also, if you're new here, hello, my name is Anna and you should totally subscribe. But yeah, let's get into these tips because I know you guys don't want to wait any longer because you have ADHD probably. Let's do it. Go get yourself a 2-section laundry basket. Siren break. I can't ever go without this. I don't know about you, but I would have piles of just clothes everywhere in my room and it would be so messy, but it was all just clothes. Not even necessarily dirty clothes, so this hack like helped me so much. So basically one side is for dirty but could wear again clothes like pajamas, jeans, anything kind of like that. And then the other side is just for flat out dirty clothes. Because it's not like we can put them back in the drawers because I don't want like partially dirty clothes touching my clean, I don't know, that might just be me, but this just helps my brain so much. And then I can just like close the lid. It is just a way and just so much cleaner and easier. Wear outside shoes and makeup when doing just simple tasks. My biggest downfall is getting distracted very easily and then one thing leads to the other and I'm in bed watching TikTok. So here's how I fix that by going to the root of the problem. So for example, if I'm gonna be doing laundry and dishes, that's my task. I will put on shoes and makeup. I don't know what it is about it, but I suddenly can't sit down because I'm not putting my shoes or my makeup on my pillows and on my bed. Something about it just like tricks my brain into being productive. Having clear organizers. For me personally, if something is hidden away and I can't see it, it might as well not exist. I will forget about it completely. So I went on Amazon and I got a bunch of clear organizers. I have them everywhere around my room and I got labels too, so that this way I can see what is through them. Also having the label too helps. It's not out of sight, out of mind. I know where everything is and everything has a place. Also going along with this is having a home for everything where it lives. So this could be like if you're in the bathroom and you have extra toothpaste, get one of those clear organizers, put a little label on it, put your toothpaste in there. So that is where the toothpaste belongs. It should not live outside of the bathroom. And this just keeps the mind functioning. Buy all the cute little baskets you want. I'm a big basket girl. Like, do you have a pile of stuff sitting by your front door right now? Get a basket. Put everything in a basket. Not randomly. Be strategic about it somewhat. Once again, you're just giving everything a place. You want everything to have a home. I also love the idea of having a basket on your staircase. So that's kind of a catch-all for things that you eventually want to take upstairs, but you aren't actually going upstairs yet. Because if you have ADHD, you know that if you go to take one thing upstairs, you'll probably end up staying upstairs and doing 50 other things and forget about what you were originally doing downstairs. So that little catch-all basket is amazing. It's just the reality. We get distracted way too easily. Next, we have task prioritizing. Now this one sounds scary, but I promise it's not, and it'll make your life so much better. Sometimes to-do lists can just be overwhelming. Like there's so many things on it, and then that can like turn your brain into shutdown mode. So I love having a general list. So there could be things I have to do today, things I have to do this week, and things I have to do this month. So you're putting them in order based on their priority. Our brains can struggle to prioritize tasks, so this is really important because the last thing you want to do is sit down, stare at a to-do list and be like, that looks a little too much for me, so I'm gonna do nothing. But say something on your to-do list is laundry. You don't necessarily have to do that today, but maybe by the end of the week you want to have that done. So that can go in the week list. That's kind of what I mean by that. Also, just to even help me out further, sometimes for my daily task, I'll go even further and say like, this is what has to be done 100% today. Maybe it's something that is due on that day, and then the rest is just like, it would be nice if I got it done today, but like it can be done another day. I love me a good timer hack. This is one of my favorites. I use it all the time. I love setting a little timer, whether you get a physical one that's like Amazon has some block timers, or you can just use your phone. It doesn't matter as long as you have a timer. But you are going to set either a 5 or 10-minute timer depending on what you're doing, and you're basically challenging yourself to do whatever your task is before the time runs out. I actually just every morning while cleaning my room, I will set a 5-minute timer, and you will amaze yourself with how much you can actually clean in 5 minutes. I always get my room picked up in 5 minutes. Actually, probably even before that. Just try it. I swear it works. Next, we have reminders, reminders, reminder. You can never set enough reminders. Let's be be honest, we are gonna forget. We can't help it. It's our brain. Like, it's gonna forget. We're gonna forget. So if you have a monthly bill to pay, set a reminder on your phone. It'll go off and you'll be like, oh, gotta pay the bill. If you have an assignment due, set a reminder. I do this right away. If I have a doctor's appointment and they schedule it, I put it right in my phone so I get that reminder. I also love sticky notes because there's certain things like the laundry. I'm the worst at remembering that I am in the middle of doing my laundry. And it's even worse because I live with roommates, so I can't just leave it in there for days. Like, that's so rude. What I actually will do is I get sticky notes, and if I start my laundry, I will write on a sticky note, Anna, you are doing your laundry, and I will put it somewhere like on my door or on my like nightstand that I will see, so that it'll click in my brain like, oh, I gotta go get my laundry out of the dryer. Because I'm not gonna lie, it will sit there for days. I have sticky notes all over my room for things. It's so embarrassing. I've literally had to use a sticky note to be like, text someone back, call brother back. It works. The sticky note method works. And next we have the brain dump list. I love me a good list. If you went and saw my notes app on my phone, it is just filled with random lists everywhere. It could be like a tangible journal that you take with you, or it could be in your phone. That's what I do personally. But essentially, anytime you get one of those thoughts or you're like, I need to remember this, go in that dump list and write it down. It's just like a catch-all for all of your random thoughts and ideas, and you can go reference it back anytime you need, but they're all in one spot. I swear this happens anytime I go to bed. I get like all these ideas, especially for videos to film. I'm like, I will forget that in the morning, and then it like keeps me up. Now I just go to my little dump list and I write whatever I'm thinking there, and I'll go back to it in the morning, see what I was thinking, because they're always interesting. But I swear it's always like in the shower or when you're about to go to sleep, you think you're getting like the most revolutionary ideas. Get some noise canceling headphones. They don't have to be the expensive Apple ones. Any good noise canceling headphones will do. Noise can be so distracting to somebody with ADHD because any little thing can like get your brain off track, which we do not want. We want to stay on track, especially if you are like me and you live with others. Sometimes you just can't control it. We all know one little noise can spiral us off track. So if you're trying to get work done, throw on some noise canceling headphones and just stay in your zone. I use mine all the time. I love them when I'm working out, when I'm going on walks, honestly anything. It just keeps me focused. Next we have get yourself some door organizers. I actually have one on every single door in my room right now. My favorite one though, it's in my closet. I have one of those shoe organizers that you're supposed to put shoes in, but I use it for just the most miscellaneous random stuff that doesn't necessarily have a spot. So you could find anything in there. It holds so much too. Like if you don't have much room, I can't express to you how much I love that. But I love the shoe organizer because once again, it's clear, so I can actually see what's through it, because if it wasn't, once again, if I can't see it, it's not there. That's the biggest thing with ADHD, is we need to be able to visualize and see everything. I also have one for all of my bags and purses. It has so many hooks, so it can hold so many different things. But if all those bags were thrown in the back of my closet, I would forget they exist and never use them. But having them like all scattered out so I can see all of them on like my door, I'll be like, oh, this one actually matches my outfit today, versus me never being able to see it. And next is a pill tracker. This one specifically is for if you take meds. I am on medication for my ADHD and my anxiety, so this one's important. I got this little tracker from Amazon. It can actually be switched from pill bottle to pill bottle, so it is reusable. It's not like a one-time thing. But this way, isn't this brilliant? You can swipe over on the day saying that you took your meds that day. I can't tell you how many times I've forgotten. I'm like, did I take my medication today? Like, I don't want to accidentally take two, but like, I don't know if I even took one. This just fixes all that in one. Next, we have to make cleaning fun. I like to film like a time lapse or one of those aesthetic TikToks because it just makes it fun for me. Even if you don't end up posting it, it kind of just gives you that motivation. So if you've never tried to like make a little cleaning video, do it. It's like kind of really fun actually. I think that has to do with like the reward system of ADHD. I know some people like benefit a lot from the reward system. I don't know much about that because if I'm like, oh, after you clean, you can eat this Reese's that's sitting on the counter, I probably already ate the Reese's, like, let's be honest. But anyways, I'm sorry, part of ADHD is that you ramble, so this I'm trying to get to the point for you guys, for your sake, because if you're watching this, I'm assuming you have ADHD. And those are some of my tips that I use pretty much every single day that help keep me functioning as a productive human being. I just wish my brain could be normal sometimes, but we're working with what we got at this point. It can be difficult, guys, I know. But if you have any other tips, please let a girl know in the comments. I need all of them that I can get at this point. And if you like this video, you should give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I still don't really know how to do this whole YouTube thing, but I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you, bye. Oh, also, I'm going to put all the things in the description that I'm mentioning about, like the laundry basket, all that kind of stuff. Do you guys hear that random, what is that? And more sirens. Live, laugh, Atlanta.